About the negative indices, it means you will have indices with the negative integer in power number position. Something like 4 and you got -1 in here, or you got 3/2 and then the outside will be -2 like this one. Okay, so how can you work with negative indices? The negative indices you will got here is the position of power number and you will got the negative integer. So this is very complicated for calculating. So I want to change from negative become to positive. So what should I do? I will make reciprocal of base number. I will make reciprocal of base number and then I will change from the negative integer become to the positive integer. 3/2 will take it reciprocal. You will got 2/3 like this one. Okay, now look at this position. From -2 you will have 2 here, and from 3/2 you will got 2/3, and these two indices will be equal. Okay, so another example, you got 5/7 like this one and -5 for this position. So I will change from 5/7 become to 7/5. After that you will got positive integer in the power number position. And how about this one? You only have 4. So from 4 here you will got 1/4. Why you got that? Because I will got 1/4 and outside will be 1 like this. So why I have this question? How can I got this answer? You have -1 in this position, so 4 is mean 4/1 and you got -1 in the power number. So I want to change from negative become to positive. I have to take this reciprocal 1/4 line here. Yes, 1/4. So in this slide, I take example about the negative indices with the number. And for this, I will make a variable. You got a -3, and you should understand about a. A is a/1, and you got -3 outside here. And here is 1/a, and you got 3 will be the outside the bracket. And from negative it become to the positive, and I need to change from the a/1 become to 1/a. Yeah, so -4 here, multiply b, and then you got c in here. So what does it mean for here? A to power of -4. A to -4 is 1/a, and you got 4 outside here. This is b and this is c. A little bit complicated here, so I want to break the bracket in this equation. Is become to 1 to power of 4 and a to power of 4 like this. So here is c, and after that you got 1 times b over a to power of 4 and c here, and then you will got b a to power of 4 and multiply c. And this is a single negative indices, but here is a complex negative indices. We combine this one with another operation about the another indices, so it become to a little bit difficult. Yep. I move to another exercise about the negative integer. You will got negative indices. So a/2 here, b/3, b to power of 3 and c to power of 5 like this one, and the outside you got negative form. So I have to tell you this one. You should not let the power number is a negative integer. It have to be positive integer. So how can I change that? Take it. So from 2 here, -2 here is will become to 2 like this, and you have to take reciprocal of this fraction. So you have to carefully about the number or about the expression of numerator and denominator. A lot of my students have mistake about this slide. c over c to power of 5, b to power of q, and then you got a square in this position. No, this is not right answer. This is incorrect answer. You should change here for own. Own numerator become to denominator, and own denominator become to numerator. C5 will be here, and own a square and bq will be this one. Own expression of denominator become to the numerator, and own numerator expression become to the denominator expression. So after that, you can see here is a little bit familiar for you. You will have c5 here, and you got square outside, and the next one you got a square and bq, and after that you got square here. And I think next step you will understand. You got c to power of 10 here, and then a square outside, bq square outside, and then c to power of 10, a to power of 4, and b to power of 6. Another example, a little bit simple than the previous exercise. You have m to power of 4 here, and then you got n to power of 5. The outside will be negative 5, so how can you work with this one? I want to repeat this. You should not let the power number is negative integer. You should change that become to positive for more easier calculating. And then you will have here is 5. So how can I change from negative power number become to the positive power number? Because I take the reciprocal inside a base number. So m4 here will become to denominator, and n to power 5 here is become to numerator. And after that you got n to power 5, 5 outside, and m to power 4 and 5 outside here. So for n you got 25, and for m you got 20, like this one. Yeah, that is too not difficult, but I think this fundamental knowledge about the negative indices like this is a little bit more complicated for working out or for writing. Yeah, carefully about that. And the next one is a little more complicated. So how can you work with this? C to power 4 here, and you got h6, and you got y to power of minus 1, y to power of minus 1, and the outside you will got minus 2. So step by step. The first step you should understand is change position from the numerator become to denominator and inverse. So change position, take it reciprocal, h6 y equal y to power of minus 1. And when I say about the change position, I will not change anything in this expression. So the same thing like a to power of minus 3, b square, and 4 to power, c to power 4 here. And now I already take the reciprocal base number. So the outside, the number will change from the negative become to positive 2 here. And after that you got h6 y minus 1, and then you got 2 outside here. And the same one you got a, b, and c, and here equal to square. So the next step you will have h12, you will got y equal to minus 2, and then you will got a equal to minus 6, a to power of minus 6, a to power of minus 6, and b to power of 4, and c to power of 8. So a little more complicated than you can see this in negative indices and this one in negative indices. I have negative integer in the power number. So how can I work with this one? I'm just tell you about that. If you have the negative here, you just change this one become from the numerator and become to denominator. So example, y minus 2 here, and you change position is will become in here. After that, you will got y to power of 2 or y square in this one because you change from the numerator become to the denominator. So you already have the positive power number. And then B4 and C8 here I will repeat. And H12 will be here. And now you got a to power of minus 6. From denominator, it will become to numerator like this. Numerator like this. Okay, so that is the way how can you change position, and then you can change the sign of the power number. From negative, you can change that become to the positive. In next video, I will tell you about how can you change from positive become to negative power number. Thank you so much and see you next time. Bye bye.